All right, gamblers, degenerates, action junkies, welcome to the What Are Your Odds Sports Gambling Podcast. I'm your host, Gusto Gill, with my co-host.
Sure bet, Sean.
All right, man, we're back, episode 5. Happy birthday, Mr. Sherbet.
Yeah, appreciate that, man.
You know what I'm saying? Feeling good. So let me tell y'all something about Sherbet. When it's his birthday, nothing ever goes wrong. So if you haven't hopped on the bandwagon yet, this is the time to hop on the bandwagon. Sherbet Sean's not gonna let you down.
Yeah. Again, good to have another year, blessed with another year. But more than anything else, be blessed with these bets today. So
absolutely. Speaking of, let's go ahead and recap our hit or miss segment. Oh no, before we do that, don't forget to subscribe to the podcast. What Are the Odds SGP on YouTube and on Snapchat, Watto SGP. Please don't forget to subscribe. We can use all the traffic that we can get. Now, for our hit or miss segment, 1 and 2 day, 1 and 2 week for last week, under 500. We haven't been there in a while.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
But we'll talk about why in just a second.
With reason.
Yeah, with good reason here. So looking at our recap, both of our Lamont Roach picks did not hit.
No.
I think mine was what was it? To win by.
You said by
unanimous decision.
Unanimous decision. Mine was.
No, I said split.
You said split. I said unanimous.
You said yeah. So we both went with a decision. We're both wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, because we'll talk about that, like we said. And then the MLB parlay option hit. Nice little team wager there. We had 2 teams hitting on the money line. Appreciate you guys for coming through for your boy. Yeah. I think we left the Astros off of that one, right? Was that the one we left off?
We did leave the Astros off, but
they won too.
But they won too, and I think we hit on the Jordan a bit, so it kind of worked out for us there.
Yeah. So now, for our Thanks for Nothing segment, we're going to talk about the 2 guys that really, really let us down. Number 1, Kyle Schwarber. Kyle Schwarber just strikeout after strikeout. There was a couple of strikeouts where he was just sitting there watching. I remember one of them, I think it was in either the 6th inning or so. He watched all 3 pitches go right down the middle, didn't even think about swinging. And that's very unlike him. He normally he's a hacker. Yeah. He's top 3 in home runs this season, so I really, really didn't understand that. But then I got lucky. They caught fire late in the 8th inning, so he had another chance to come back in the 9th. And then, once again, he let me down. So, Kyle Schwarber, welcome to the doghouse. You will not be touching the slip for a while. I'm not going to say completely because I know you're good for it. But for now, I'm off the Kyle Schwarber train for now.
Yeah, unfortunately, he went 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts. And what we kind of feared, too, he also got walked. He went 0 for 4, so he got 6 shots at it. He got walked, went 0 for 4, and 3 of those were strikeouts. So he got 5 opportunities. Yeah. So I mean, it was just kind of one of those games for him. But yeah, the only thing that kind of was a little shaky about that was that he got caught with the bat on his shoulder a couple times where he didn't take a swing at it. So that was the one that kind of caught me off guard as far as concerning Mr. Schwarber. But I mean, it happens to the best of them. I don't want to say that he knew what the line was as well with the 1.5 total bases, but unfortunately, it just wasn't nice for him. So again, he'll be back, and like I say, his batting average kind of going down the drain right now, but that's short term. That's short term. I think it'll pick up here soon, so we'll see.
Yeah, and also on our Thanks for Nothing list, we're gonna have to mention none other than Lamont Roach. He definitely let both of us down.
Yeah,
and because we were both wrong about him. It could have been a 2-in-1 night, no matter what. Yeah. One of us was going to be wrong.
Right.
So it could have been a 2-in-1 night, which is a good night. Anytime it's over 500, it's a good night. 1 and 2 night, depending on how much you wagered on each one of those, could result in lost money there. But Roach, tough night for him. It was a tough night all night, if we're being quite honest. He did land, a decent amount of punches.
Right.
He landed 153, only 25, 2 punches, but Zepeda was a much more busier fighter. As we predicted, he threw 884 punches, landing 24%, but he also connected on 218 punches. He was actually throwing more power and body shots than he was jabs, which is a little unusual for busy fighters. They like to throw a lot of jabs.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably part of the reason why he took a lot of steam out of Lamont Roach, probably going down the stretch too, because he's putting all those punches together and he's punching to the body, which kind of takes your legs away from you. Now, considering all that too, I mean, Lamont Roach, I ain't gonna say he had a terrible game plan, but when a guy is kind of putting that amount of punches together, you have to be able to. He was just trying to pot shot and counter him. And when you pot shot and counter guys, you're going to connect most likely, right? Because they're throwing 4 punches to your 1 a lot of times. So, I mean, if you have good timing, which he does, he's a skilled fighter, you're going to catch him. Now, unfortunately, you have to have a certain level of punching power to be able to make that actually work when you're pot shot guy. Floyd Mayweather did it a lot, especially in the lower rate. Well, he didn't do a lot in the lower weight classes because he was a lot busier fighter because, he was actually knocking guys out and they think he was stronger. But as he went up to welterweight, he did kind of start doing he was a little bit more of a counter puncher. And what you notice with him, even when guys did try to mix it up a little bit more, like Maidana, Victor Ortiz, when he started pot shotting them, you notice that they weren't quite running in there quite the same. Those 5 punch combinations turned into 2 and 3 punch combinations the longer the fight went. And I think you've never heard about anybody like George Foreman, somebody putting a high volume puncher against George Foreman or a high volume puncher against a Mike Tyson or anything like that, because when they hit you or when they counter you, you might go to sleep. Right. So there's no such thing as a high volume puncher. And granted, they're heavyweights too, they don't throw as many punches. But there's no such thing as a high volume puncher against those caliber of guys. So with Lamont Roach, I just don't think he doesn't have pillow hands, but he just doesn't have the punching power necessary to keep a guy like Zepeda off him, which was what we said may happen. But I just thought he was so slick and he had enough, and I thought he would touch him up enough to where Zepeda would not, be able to kind of, I don't want to say he dominated the fight, but he kind of did. He did everything he wanted to do in this fight. So, unfortunately, like I said, Lamont Roach wasn't able to pull it off, and maybe he's just not the type of guy. When you put him in the biggest fights, maybe he's not the type of guy that can, pull those fights off. But like I say, he's in the doghouse right now. I don't know if I'll be betting on him anytime soon.
Ooh, he hasn't shown me enough.
No.
Like if you look at the last couple of fights, they've been draws.
Yeah.
And he hasn't been winning.
Yeah.
He did win a couple fights like a couple years ago.
This is actually only his first official actual loss.
Yeah.
But he has a couple draws though, so.
They were calling him a draw man.
Won the draw this weekend. This past weekend.
Not this time. It wasn't even close. I think it was 118 to 110 to 117 to 112, something like that.
Yeah, it was a legit unanimous decision. The other way though.
Yeah. Okay. Now, so for all in straight bets,
and we did hit on Jordan though. Jordan needed a base and a half. He ended up going 1 for 3. Well, we didn't make that bet. We were saying we should have made that bet.
Yeah.
We should.
Well, we put him on 1.
Yeah.
But Kyle Schwarber was on all the ones that had like prop bets.
Right.
The ones that we just had single team bets, we won that one.
Yeah.
The ones that involved players.
Yeah.
Because it was Kyle Schwarber. Thanks, Kyle Schwarber.
Yeah. But yeah, he did go 1 for 3.
He did. We was right about him.
We was right about him. He made us nervous because he did get walked twice and 2 intentional walks, but he did get the 1 hit where he got double and he hit. So, but anyways,
we've been right about Jordan.
He's actually did. He's done good against DeGrom, so it worked out.
Absolutely. Now for our all-in straight bet is brought to you by SureBet Sean, the guy who always comes through, and me, the guy who always takes the gamble. Gusto Gill.
Yeah, Gusto.
Here we go.
He's going for the Gusto again.
So we got Clarissa Shields this Saturday versus Scott. Clarissa Shields is 18-0. K Scott 5-1-1, and she's a champion. She holds a belt.
Yeah, she holds a belt.
That's interesting. 5-1-1, and she holds a belt.
There has been contenders in the in women's fighting period. And then, when you start going up in the weight classes, it's just not a lot of girls there. And I think that's kind of what the dilemma that Calissa's running in. She's going up in weight class, trying to find fighters, and, you find a champion that's 5-1-1. Yeah. And I think that what's the heavyweight weight for women? Is it 160, 170? I want to say it's 170. It's 170.
Okay. Clarissa Shields. Yeah, she's definitely around
there. Yeah. She's hefty.
She's something.
She's a little hefty.
All right. So we have 2 bets here. Clarissa Shields is the heavy favorite, by the way, y'all.
Yeah.
There's no ways around this. I looked at the numbers. For Kay to win, it was something crazy, astronomical numbers. They're basically saying she don't have a shot. So I had to dig and scrape to try to find some positive money. We're only plus money over here at Worthy Sports Gambling Podcast. So I was able to find there were a couple that that I'm gonna throw out there, but I'm not even putting that on the slip.
Yeah.
I'm not. Now, if you're a gambler, go for it. But so Clarissa Shields to win by knockout is a plus 230. That's the one that I'm interested in because of this fight being so lopsided. But the only dilemma here is Clarissa Shields does not have a handful of knockouts. Well, she does have a handful of knockouts. Yeah. She doesn't have very many knockouts on her resume.
She's got 4 or 3.
It's like, I think it might be 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'd have to fact check that. But yeah, it's not that many. And then the other one is that the fight won't go the distance, which could go either way if the other fighter lands a lucky punch. You never know. It would suck if it did, because that's only plus 205. So
right.
You was better off betting on her to win outright. I mean,
right.
You could probably win a shitload of money.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, Sean. Which one do you like better? Do you like the win by knockout or the fight won't go the distance?
Probably the fight won't go the distance. For me,
yeah,
I'll be more of a sure bet. Like I said, like Clarissa only having 3 knockouts. It's just very hard for me at this point. And don't get me wrong, it's weird with her because when I'm watching her punch, I can't call it because I've seen at least 10 of her fights now. Mm-hmm. Especially as she's going up a weight, it looks like it hurts. It's like she's hurting girls, but for whatever reason, she's not putting them away. So, So just calling a knockout for her, I can't see it. But I can see her wearing the opponent down, and it not going to distance for whatever reason. For whatever reason that may be.
Trainer could throw in the towel.
Yeah,
that could be the same thing.
Yeah, so I would say I would definitely go in that direction because you just have more options of why the fight may not go the distance. Whereas with the knockout, it's just one option, and she's not known as a knockout artist, so just is what it is.
Yeah. So listen,
it's a lot of money though for that knockout though.
It is. Yeah, 230. But listen, so this is what I'm gonna go here with mine. There's two things. I'm actually gonna backdoor Sean and go with the same thing. Pause. I'm gonna say the same thing with him. 205 on the fight won't go the distance because I think that kind of protects me. If the other fighter if K gets a lucky punch or whatever.
Right.
Who knows?
Right.
But there is a bet, a series of bets that you gotta look at. They have how the fight will end per round.
Yeah.
I saw round 3, 4, 5, 6. And I think 7 is a plus 2,900. So if you can predict the round that you think that Clarissa Shields is going to win, you can win a ton of money. Yeah. And then for K, if you can predict that one, I think it's like 10,000 plus 10,000.
You get that bread. You get that bread betting okay. So
plus 10,000 if you can guess the round that she wins. So me being
go ahead, go for the gusto on that one.
You know what? I think I'd rather lean on the guessing around for Clarissa to win. So again, not a knockout artist. So if I'm gonna guess that she's gonna win the fight by knockout, I'm gonna say it's gonna be in the later rounds. Is it 12 rounds?
Yeah, I think it's I want to say they're 8-round fighters.
It's 8 rounds?
Yeah.
Okay, so I would
have to look it up though.
Yeah,
I think it's like 8 rounds
we'll look it up. I'll go round 7 if I was to do it, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna stick with the fight won't go the distance. But if I was to do that, I would say round 7 because she's not a knockout artist. I think Kay might get worn down, and then she'll, something will happen to where the fight will end.
Yeah,
and then that'll be it. So plus 2,900 on that. So if you're interested, go for it.
Yeah, go for the gusto on that one.
I'm learning, y'all. I'm learning. Okay, now for our high-low segment, we got our 3 favorite teams. We got the Astros, Phillies, and Braves. Once again, this time we're gonna do Saturday games. There are. I looked at Friday's games. I didn't like what I saw as far as all 3 of them winning, or kind of combining the teams to win. I felt like there was some way we would get popped, and I've been doing pretty good on these lately with these options. So the first one is going to be the Astros money line, the Phillies and Blue Jays to go over the total runs scored, and then also the Yankees and the Atlanta Braves go over the total runs scored. I like that for this reason exactly. Garrett Cole had an up and down season. He's 5-5. I think the Braves haven't announced who their pitcher is, but I don't think it's going to be a stud or anything like that.
He's coming off an injury too, Garrett Cole. I think this is on like maybe 7th start, maybe.
Well, he's 5-5.
Okay,
So yeah, but he is coming off an injury. He's had a shaky season.
Yeah.
So I do like that one. I think the Phillies are going against. I think both the pitchers aren't good.
Yeah.
So I think that's why I'm going for that one. Both the pitchers are terrible.
Yeah.
They're like 2-7, and one of them I don't know what the record was. It was horrible. So I believe that's going to be the case there. And then the Astros, of course. Astros are going against
Padres.
What's the pitcher's name?
Oh, Alex.
Name's on there. Oh, Michael King.
Michael King.
Yeah,
okay, Alex.
Michael King versus our guy that we didn't have a lot of faith in before.
Lambert.
He's back. Lambert is the guy now. He's 8-5.
Yeah.
So in Lambert we trust now. So I do like that one. Our second bet we got Ozzie Albies over 1.5 total bases, Harper over 1.5 total bases, and Jordan to hit a home run. I do like Jordan to hit a home run, yeah. But again, y'all, if you're unsure about that, just go ahead and put Jordan for over 1.5 total bases. I think he's going to get it, though.
Yeah.
Me personally. And then our last one, we got Acuna over 1.5 total bases, Jordan over 1.5 total bases, and then the Astros for the money line. You see how I kind of mixed it up this time? I didn't want to do what I did last week to where we get screwed one way or another. I'm trying to move it around a little bit. Sure that we're protected now, and we can also win the most money. One of these three are going to hit. Book it.
Yeah, I'll just give you a few stats just to help you out a little bit.
As we go on with my guy Gusto Gill here, Astros money line. That's one. It's questionable. I think the Padres are 32-25 at home. I think the Astros are better. Well, I mean, the record won't say it, but if you've watched the Astros, they're a better away team.
Seems like it.
They just, for whatever reason, they just play better away from Houston. Even though I think their record is 30-28 at home and 29-28 away from home, something like that. So they're gonna play well. And like I say, you have the Lambert matchup with their past ace. Now here's the thing. Lambert with that changeup in that ballpark, I think, just with the flight of the ball, I definitely feel like that's a game where the Astros could have a possible advantage. But again, the Padres are 32-25 at home. It's a tough series to win. And that Saturday game, let's say, with that pitching matchup, we'll see. But again, if you want to make money, it's a great bet, especially going into a Jordan with one of our other bets. He hadn't hit a home run, I think, in his last 6 games. Yeah, he's due one. He's definitely due one. He's definitely due one, and
he's been hitting the hell out of the ball.
And he's been smoking the ball. Man. The ball yesterday, I think they said it came off his bat like 113 miles per hour. So he's been smoking the ball. So it's only a matter of time before he takes liftoff. So it's been about I want to say he hasn't hit a home run in the last 5 or 6 games now. So he's due a home run soon. It just is what it is. He might be multiple. So, yeah, 1.5 total bases. You definitely got to take that one. Who else? We had Albies. I mean, 1.5. Again, ballpark.
Yeah. They're playing in New York?
They're playing in New York,
Right field.
Yeah. It's just, I definitely feel, and think about with Garrett Cole being a power pitcher, ball tends to fly off the bat. Yeah, I'm going to go 1.5, definitly. And I think, what was the total runs for that one?
They haven't listed it yet.
Okay.
They haven't listed anything
Okay,
yet.
I thought you had total runs on there. But
I'm saying, I believe because of the matchup,
yeah,
whatever the total runs is, take the over.
Take the over on that one. Okay, and
probably going to be like 8.5.
It most likely it'll be 8.5.
8.5. I like it. And not to mention, Ozzie and Cole and Garrett Cole, they've never matched up.
They never matched up against each other.
So that's interesting stuff because it can go either way.
It could go either way with that. That's what I'm saying with that pitching matchup.
8.5. He said go with the gusto.
Yeah. No, trust me, y'all. That I don't think it's gonna be like I said. Garrett Cole, he hasn't had the best year, and I think that if you look at what the Atlanta Braves are doing offensively, they're starting to pick it up a little bit. So I do believe that's a nice matchup. And plus, he's hit 11 home runs, 34 RBIs against right-handed pitchers this year.
Yeah. So no, I mean, You know what? Truth be told, it is my birthday.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm saying go ahead and go for it, man. Like these some of these bets, I usually try to get
Pushback. But the only one I'm gonna give a little pushback on is the one with the Stros.
Yeah.
You know, that's the only one. And just because the Padres are a good home team, mainly. But like I said, they do have Lambert pitching, and he's pitched well. And Lambert trust. You know, and Jordan's do a home run. Like I said, I wouldn't mind going for the gusto on that one too.
Yeah. And I only got that on one of them. So I got the Astros money line on the other two. I'm picking the Astros to just win this game. I believe they're going to win the game.
Yeah.
Now, also, one more stat. Bryce Harper, 7 for 26,
Yes.
4 home runs
Yeah.
against Max Scherzer for whatever reason. I'm sorry, Max.
Max Scherzer.
He owns him.
Max Scherzer too is the. Remember last week I was saying that the Rangers had 3 pitchers a couple years ago. Max Scherzer was the third guy.
I knew that's what you were talking
It was Valdi, DeGrom, and Scherzer. So Scherzer was the other guy. I just couldn't get it, but yes.
And he fell off.
Yeah, he's fallen off the last couple of years. I mean, he's getting older.
I think he's like, his ERA is like over 7.
Yeah, I mean,
It's bad.
Him and Verlander pretty much took the same hit at the same time, basically, for whatever reason.
Okay, hollow segment. Listen, like I said, I've been doing pretty well since I've mixed it up a little bit with the option. I think you guys have really, benefited from that, and I'm going to try to keep it going. Now, for our final one, can I interest you in our trending bet for Saturday? We got UFC.
Yes, you do.
And let me tell you, I'm going to be up front here. I don't know any of these people that are fighting this weekend, but I did see a trending bet that caught my eye. I'm just going to say their first names. Juliana
Miller, yeah.
Yeah, Julian Miller, Sosa, Steven, Ty Miller, Alexa, Yater, all of them to win. All the favorites. And I wouldn't say heavy favorites, but they're all, I think, minus 200 or more.
I know Yada.
Yeah, the Val. Yeah, I actually know him.
Yeah, so all those fighters are the favorites, and it only comes up to plus 331.
Hey man, it's
6
money.
legs plus 331, y'all. 6 legs, and it's a plus 331. I know me, when I put a 6-leg parlay together, it's usually pretty good. It's usually like something crazy.
You make some money.
So you can make some money. $10 gets you $31. $100 gets you $331.
Hey.
Sean, are you interested in this bet?
No. Actually, yeah, it is why it's just just honestly think about it, guys. When was the last time NBA? Well, let's just keep it to fights.
Yeah.
Last fight card, boxing, MMA, whatever, where all 6 betting favorites won. Which is why, honestly, I'm surprised it's only plus 331. Honestly, because I just think about it.
It's a trap bet. That's why.
It's a trap bet, guys. So now, with that being said, they are the favorites.
They best right away.
They really may win. You may really, if you know anything about, I do a basketball league recently. I've picked the favorites in all 7 of those games, and I went 7-0. It happens sometimes, right?
That's why I say keep it to fight.
So we'll just keep it fighting, but it's just you don't see many cards, boxing or MMA,
where all the favorites win. So it just doesn't happen. So again, I wouldn't personally take this bet, but going for the gusto,
why not?
Let me tell you a quick story before we wrap it up. I was just telling Sean, I reminded him, because he knew about this.
Yeah.
I sent this to the group chat. I had a 12-leg parlay. I want to say this was about, yes, craziness. I had about a 12-leg parlay. This was about maybe 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Might have been 3 or 4 years ago, where I had a mixture of favorites, underdogs. I think I got all the way down to like leg 9.
Yeah.
So I still had 3 more fights. But the 3 fights that were left, I felt good about them, because the 9th fight, the guy was minus 700. And I think the other guy he fought was like plus 1,200. Plus 1,200. So mine got popped, and I could have won like $30,000. And I only bet $3 on that one. So listen, the favorites are not always guaranteed. That's the reason for me telling this story. The favorites are not guaranteed. Crazy thing also, you guys, the last 2 fights that didn't matter anymore, They hit, of course. So I went 11 for 12, which means absolutely nothing in gambling.
Yeah, I mean, he's been a much richer man than he is right now.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And the crazy thing, I know what y'all thinking for the ones watching. Why didn't you just cash out? I couldn't do it. It was on Bovada. Bovada did not allow me to cash out. They were like, absolutely not. Let's see you hit this. Yeah. They weren't even going to give me a chance because if they did, trust me, when I saw that $1,000 or $1,200, $3,000, whatever, I would have took it. Absolutely would have took it.
Jeez,
so,
man.
I got screwed pretty much.
It's like that, man. Trust me, we've had conversations about some stuff when I've been in Vegas, and we've been making bets and things didn't quite work out how they were supposed to work out. So it is what it is, man.
That being said, it's football season.
Yes.
Your boy Gusto Gill. I will be at the Golden Nugget Labor Day weekend on that Saturday. I'll be there. I'll be giving out some of my bets. Just letting y'all know, I'll be giving out some of my bets. Not all of them. Y'all already know I'm probably going to put together at least 15 bets.
There you go, man.
At least. Minimum 15 bets.
Me and you both. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably call them and tell them to put some bets in for me. So
absolutely. All right. That concludes episode 5. Yeah. Again, it is Sure Bet Sean's birthday. He's about to go turn up.
Yes, absolutely.
We are live from studio. I'm Gusto Gill.
Sure Bet Sean.
We're out of here.